Hi everybody, I'm Marla with 9 Health, and welcome to our new series. This is an in-depth series to bring you health education, and it is a little different than what we normally do because we are going to have 4 different parts. And we're starting with culinary medicine, and that is medicine, food is medicine.
Food is medicine.
Food is medicine, and so we have not just anybody, we're just not talking to anybody here. We're talking to Dr. Jennifer Bolton. She's a PhD and registered dietitian and a faculty member at Metro State University, among other places, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, so thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And we're going to cook something really yummy in a minute. We've got all this food. I can't wait. We also want to mention that we are here at the Cook Street Culinary Arts School, right in Lodo, and it's a beautiful space where they have classes for professional chefs as well as recreational classes. So if you and I wanted to do a class, you don't need to, but I might. You could come down here. So we're really lucky to be here in this beautiful kitchen. So
I can always learn something too. I mean, I might stay for this chili relleno class
yeah,
tonight. Find out how to make a healthy chili.
Okay, yeah, you can modify it
That's
for
right.
us. Okay,
That's
good.
right.
Okay, good. Well, we're going to dive in and get started really quick here. I know that today is the Heart Health Day. So, right, wear red for Women's Heart Health.
Wear red.
So here we are.
So February is Heart Disease Awareness Month. So we're wearing red because everyone in Denver should be wearing red today. It's Friday. We're kicking off Heart Disease Awareness Month, particularly in women who have very different symptoms for heart disease than men do. So it's important to recognize that fatigue and jaw pain and things like that are signs.
Yeah, it might not be what you think.
Yeah,
right?
different than men. Women are not small men.
And women are not small.
No.
Very good. So we actually have a heart healthy recipe here.
Oh, it's so delicious. I had it for dinner last night. It
Oh,
was
good.
amazing.
So you
Every
tried.
single one of my kids was on board. They loved it, and they also had fun helping.
So it's kid friendly,
Yep.
heart healthy. Gosh, what else could you want?
I know. So, and quick, because just like a lot of people out there, you got a lot going on, you need to be able to make dinner quickly.
That's right. So what do we got here?
So we have 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, a low sodium version, so that's the green one, right? And then we have 1 tablespoon of water, 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. You could use sherry too, but I'm using balsamic vinegar.
Okay.
We also have 1 tablespoon of sesame oil and 1 tablespoon of honey. All in there
Makes it
together.
nice and sweet.
Yeah, if you don't want honey, 1 tablespoon of honey only has 60 calories, but if we don't want honey, we can use 2 packets of non-nutritive sweetener, something like Splenda.
Okay. So then you just gotta whisk that up or something?
Yeah, and then I need a little white vinegar, I put that in there, and then I'm gonna whisk it up, and then I'm gonna add my garlic and my ginger. Okay. So
That's
I
always
just
good.
minced up
Those
some
are good
garlic
for you, right?
and ginger, they're delicious. And I'm gonna give you some shortcuts. I love fresh garlic, but sometimes I'm in a huge pinch and I have garlic that comes in a tube. I just squeeze a little bit in there, then I don't have to mince it, okay?
Now, one thing I didn't mention to you guys is we're on Facebook Live, so if you do have questions for us as we go along, like, how do you do that? Why would you do that instead of this? You can ask the expert here. So she's, doctor. She knows everything. Just
King Soopers sponsored our food today. King Soopers and MSU Denver's nutrition department paid for the food for this demonstration today. King Soopers had beautiful farm-raised salmon for $8, fresh caught salmon for $12 on sale. So this
And
is.
do you recommend that we get farm raised, or do we want to get wild caught?
So I like wild caught. The catch is just like I like organic vegetables. However, it's better just to eat vegetables than it is to worry about the organic piece. If you have enough money to spend on organic vegetables, there are some that are important. And then if you have enough money to spend on wild caught salmon, it has a better flavor, it has a better fatty acid profile. However, just eating fatty fish reduces your risk for cardiovascular disease. So we know that the farm raised is about 50% less expensive than this one. They were both on sale at King Soopers this week. They both were fantastic.
Okay.
I got a pound of the wild caught for $12, and so I fed my whole family for $12 plus a few extras.
That's
Okay.
great. That's great. So this has to marinate for a while?
1 to 24 hours.
1 to
Depends how
24.
strong you want the flavor to be.
Okay,
right?
so set that aside,
Yes.
and I'll go get it out of the oven. You're going to start cooking the cauliflower rice, is that
I
right?
am.
So I'm hearing a little bit about the sound, so we will try and talk louder. We really, really will.
I can talk really loud.
She's a teacher.
I can talk really loud.
So-
So we started out with this cauliflower here. We
Okay.
then rough chopped it, and it looks like this. And my 11-year-old was the one who rough chopped this, so
Yeah.
we can.
Anyone can do it, that
she
means,
did a
right?
great
I could have
job,
done that.
right? And she also rough chopped these onions as well.
Okay.
So then what we did with the onions and the cauliflower is we put it into the food processor and
Okay.
made rice out of it.
Okay.
Again, a shortcut is that we can get the cauliflower already riced, frozen in a bag in most supermarkets.
I actually have done that. It's really good. It's really, really good.
But
So-
this is also really quick. Took me about 2 minutes. So then I've got a hot burner here. I'm going to use about a tablespoon of oil in here. A tablespoon for a serving size that'll feed 4 people.
Ooh, there she
Okay?
goes. Okay, I'm gonna get the salmon. I'll be right back.
Okay, you get the salmon. This is cooking. When I fed 4 people, I had about 4 times this much cauliflower. It's gonna cook for 5 or 6 minutes. When it's cooking for 5 or 6 minutes, I've put my salmon in the oven. Salmon cooks for 10 minutes. Marla's gonna go pull it out for us. It's been in there for about 8 or 10 minutes now. And while this is going, I can either take some spinach and I can put it in a pan with a little bit of olive oil and garlic and I can wilt the spinach, or I can take Brussels sprouts, which is what I did last night, and I cut the ends off of them, cut them in half, threw them on a roasting pan in the oven at 375 for about 15 minutes, okay?
That's
So
great.
we're doing all this stuff at the same time.
Do we need these?
We do. Well, these already have the onions
Oh,
in
okay.
it. So when we
put this and
stuck
this in
the
there.
cauliflower
Gotcha.
and the rice in the food processor together,
Okay.
and then we came up with this.
That looks
So after 5 or 6 minutes, this is ready. It's going to go on the pan here.
yummy.
Okay. And
Don't
then,
touch that.
I'm not going to touch that. This is what
Even
it
I
turned
know
out
that.
looking like. Okay.
How
I'm gonna
great.
Put that on top of there. And then the sauce that it's been marinating in, because it's been heated.
Oh,
been
very good. So
cooked.
if it hadn't been cooked,
If it hadn't been cooked, it had raw fish in it, we wouldn't use it.
Okay.
Right?
But because
it's-
it has,
it's
we can
been
do that.
cooked and we can use it. This cauliflower rice soaks up some of this flavor. It's delicious.
now we have other things here.
Yeah, so we're gonna take our cilantro, we're gonna mix it in our cauliflower rice.
Beautiful.
We're gonna take a little green onion, and it goes over the top of our fish.
It looks like we cooked in a restaurant here.
And then just a little bit of our sesame seeds. I kind of like to toast up my sesame seeds.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. So I can toast them in the oven. My oven was already warm. I can toast them in the pan. My pan is already warm. The recipe doesn't tell you to toast them, but I like them toasted.
And we
Just
are
be
going to
careful,
publish
don't
this
get burned.
recipe so you guys can get this
Absolutely.
recipe. It looks really wonderful. I actually have a fork here. I'm going to dig in a minute. But tell us, why is this healthy? You know, salmon,
So this is healthy because salmon has omega-3 fatty acids in it.
and that's good for your heart.
Omega-3 fatty acids are heart healthy.
Okay.
Decrease inflammation, decrease risk of cardiovascular disease.
Okay.
We've also got all these green, beautiful cilantro and green onions, full of antioxidants. Your cauliflower and onions are full of antioxidants. Green leafy vegetables, full of
Yes.
antioxidants.
The Brussels
vitamin
sprouts or
C.
even spinach would have been great.
Brussels sprouts, spinach, all delicious.
Yeah.
So for reducing your risk for cardiovascular disease, eat fish once or twice a week, eat berries, eat whole grains, reduce your meat consumption, and focus on eating nuts and seeds. And you'll see as we do these 4 weeks of recipes and cooking, there'll be a lot of overlap for cardiovascular disease prevention, cancer prevention, nuts, seeds, berries.
If it's healthy, it's
fish.
healthy, kinda.
If it's healthy, it's healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there are
we don't
s-
have to worry. Oh, I don't want this. Mommy, I did
See,
it.
that's what I would do. So you
These are
did make,
perfect.
she's got them toasted now.
Toasted and delicious.
Look at this fish.
Yeah, it's yum, yum, yum.
It's delicious.
Yum, yum, yum.
So let me just say to you guys this. Today we're cooking for your heart health. We actually are going to be cooking for your diabetes risk. We're going to be cooking recipes, and this is all really medicine. So you are part of the lifestyle medicine program at Metropolitan State University, and food is a big part of that.
Food is a part of lifestyle medicine.
I'm
Food
eating.
as medicine, as Hippocrates said.
It's really good, you guys. It's really good. Okay, look, we gotta go because I gotta eat the rest of this, but we're gonna be, I'll beat you to it. We're gonna be back. We're gonna cook 4 things, including this. Next week, we're gonna have another recipe for you on Friday. right at the same time. So join us, and we'll be right back here at Cook Street. And we have beautiful food to show you. If you have thoughts and questions, what do you want to know about? If this food, would you eat it? I can tell you, it's yummy.
It's delicious. Even kid approved, right?
Kid approved.
So next week, same time, same place.
That's right.
We'll talk about how to prevent diabetes next week.
Okay, you got it.